Okay, everybody, welcome back for another video of Master of Command. And today, hopefully, we will be finishing Act 2. We have about 61 days until the HQ activates, so we will try our best to get ready for that. I'm just over here looking at the guns again, or these cannons, trying to figure out if I should save up money to buy these. Maybe I will. We'll see. They are certainly really good. And the problem is in Act 3, like all of the towns start off with this looted modifier, and I think it will make everything more expensive, so I'm trying to gather up as much stuff in Act 2 as I can before I run into that modifier. But let's go ahead and fight a patrol, sure. And we're going to go ahead and keep working on experience for our lower leveled guys. Like I think I have the two volunteer fusiliers that I want to turn them into grenadiers. I think I probably have a couple of Swiss fusiliers still. Yeah, two Swiss fusiliers, this French fusilier, and these two volunteers. Let's see. 15 melee, 45, 51, 45. Okay, so these Austrian grenadiers are going to be a pain. So we're going to put our melee troops on the left flank. Our left flank, I should say. And let's see. I think our volunteer, we can take up this position, and the Swiss we can have hold out here in the middle. So let's do that, put them into column, and take our speedy volunteers and the Irish, and let's put them like that, and we'll march them up the road and then have them split off. I'm also going to have the cavalry come over here, and we'll spread them wide because that helps them move faster. Got these fun cannons. So basically, these are pretty mid-tier guns, and I want to upgrade them. I'm fairly satisfied with this. I think that there are 16-pound howitzers, so that would be kind of like a step up, but I'm fairly satisfied with this at the moment. And this is a pretty good gun. So let's just think about how I want to use them. Let's get these guys supporting over here, and then the rest of you can just go in the middle and help out the Swiss. And I think with that, we have everyone all sorted, so let's go ahead and get this battle started. Have our guys move forward into the tree line. We'll have the cavalry come up. Also, the reason that I'm putting all the cavalry on one flank is because I was thinking about how I lost the provincial cavalry in my previous video, and it was because I was trying to do too much. I think I was trying to do two flanking maneuvers at the same time, and I just couldn't handle it, especially because I don't pause the game. So I think that now I need to try to limit myself to taking major actions on one flank, and then with the rest of the line trying to be more defensive so that I don't make that mistake again where I'm not watching my units and they get killed. Okay, now let's start. Someone also mentioned that I keep my infantry in line for... Oh, geez, these guys were so fast. Someone mentioned that I keep my infantry in column for too long when the artillery starts firing at them, so I think they're right, and I'm going to be more mindful of, as my column gets decimated by artillery, I'm going to be more mindful of putting them into line formation. Let's see. Yeah, let's put you like that. You can be like that. You guys come over here. How's the artillery doing? Still working on moving up. Let's put you here. You two Swiss can come this way. What kind of guns do they have? Oh, they have the excellent Tulas. Here, why don't we keep you coming out wide? And then let's get these Swiss Fusiliers running into position. You guys run into position. Let's march forward over here. Looks like their Grinzer Hussars are coming. So let's position our Gentleman Cavalry to be able to intercept them. And let's charge. I need to give my cavalry carbines. That would be good for them. Okay, excellent. Let's pull these men back. And let's have you charge and you. They still have veteran Hussars back here, so I don't want to send my Hussars in yet. Let's let them take their shot and then pull back. And have them run into... Oh my gosh. I didn't deploy the artillery. Now we're good. These guys took a lot of damage. I need to get them something that will help them out. Okay, that means the Hussars can come in now. You guys need to get back before you get shot. You guys move up. And let's get you guys moving up. And this is frustrating. Let's just charge in. Let's take out this field artillery. I'm gonna put you into line. And let's just come up and hit that guy. Looks like we decimated this unit over here. There we go, battle one. Didn't take too many losses. I'm pretty happy with that. Granted, it was just a patrol, so we shouldn't be taking any losses against them. Oh wow, we got some really good stuff to sell. Good canister rounds. I actually lost 1,000 men, which was more than I expected. But let's take the money and ammunition. Is 3 enough to upgrade, or do I need 4? I need 4, okay. Okay, still working on everyone else. Oh, let's replenish. We'll check out this convoy. And, okay, yeah, let's do this and fight the weak field army. Absolutely. We'll get some more money from them. And they don't have anything too scary. Okay. Let's look at them. Okay, I think this is going to be the... Oh, they have actually pretty high melee. But they've got relatively low melee. Yeah, so we'll put our melee troops on this side. They've got their veterans over here. So let's go ahead and... Let's just take the artillery and move it all up. Melee troops will be over here. Swiss. We'll have here in the middle. Volontaire. Volontaire will have out wide. Along with our cavalry. And I'm gonna send the general over here, I think, too. Okay. So now let's everyone advance. We have the artillery advantage, so they should want to come to us. So maybe we try to hold like this and this. Okay, let's speed things up. Okay. Okay, so we're getting shot up here. Let's start getting into lines. Put our grenadier units here and here. Let's, oops, sorry. We'll move cavalry further up. And let's start unlimbering artillery. Let's get them spread out. And same with these guys. Let's get these Swiss running. Okay, spread out. And let's spread out our Irish Grenadiers as well. Bring these Grenadiers back a little bit. How's the artillery doing? Honestly, not super great. Okay, so that artillery is shooting at us. Okay. Yeah, French Royal Cavalry and Gentleman Cavalry. Come over here. Let's move up on the artillery. Yeah, run into position. Hold fire. And yeah, let's hit them now. Let's bring up our volunteer fusiliers. Okay, we're charging it over here. Unfortunately, we were exhausted, so we're not going to do as well melee as I would have hoped, but I need them to rack up kills, so let's pull them back. They've taken a lot of damage. Actually, not the Royal Cavalry, but this Gentleman Cavalry. See if you can chase them down. And okay, let's hold fire. And we'll speed things up. Alright, let's take a look at what our losses were. I know I lost quite a few cavalry, and then that volunteer grenadier unit took a lot of damage as well. 1400, so it was a little bit worse than the last one, but we were also fighting a larger army. Let's see if we can give our cavalry brigade a good upgrade. This is fine. So let's come over here. We'll need to buy up some manpower and probably some provisions as well would be good. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we've got Shuvalovs here. Those are really good. As well as these Liechtenstein 12-pound guns. So now the question is, can I afford both of these weapons? I'm sure I can if I sell off a lot of junk. So now the question is, do I value the stamina more or do I value the melee more? Let's just take a look. If I give you this horse, stamina drops to 64, but melee's at 119, so that's kind of crazy. Maybe we start transitioning over to these Frisian horses where possible. In any case, let's go ahead and sell off definitely the things that we don't need. I did decide I was going to sell off these gun picks. And I'll probably sell these off, sell that. And let's attempt to purchase the Shuvalov. So I'll be down 900. Sell that. I could sell these entrenching tools as well. Could sell that Neustadt for sure. So if I wanted both, I can also sell off the artillery that I just bought. So let's sell this ramrod. Can I not? Oh, because it's full. Let's just do that for now then. And now let's do that and sell this ramrod. Actually, here. Let's take off these two guns first because we can sell them. And let's go ahead and sell these ramrods. What else? Could sell this cavalry. And I've been holding on to these entrenching tools because I want to put them on the Swiss, but I could sell off these basic medicinal herbs. although 20% casualty restoration. But I use rations on a lot of my troops, so maybe not. And I mean, the canteen is better. The canteens are better because I want to give the artillery more stamina, and these canteens are going to be better than these haversacks, so maybe we sell the haversacks. I'm trying to hoard less items and also make sure I'm not just completely broke after making these purchases. Let's sell these entrenching tools. Okay. Now we've got Shuvalovs and Liechtenstein, and we've got pretty good artillery all around. And honestly, let's give you the Shuvalov since you're just like a crazy large battery, and let's give you these 12-pounders. And I feel pretty good about that. I can sell this haversack off. I missed that. Who had gun picks? You do. But we can give you... This would be better, honestly. This will increase your move speed a little bit more. Okay, so you've got canteen. You've already got a big canteen. You do not. Okay. I got onto myself for taking a long time just kind of like looking at stuff in my camp, so I'm going to try to move a little bit faster this time and be a little bit more decisive. So let's sell that haversack and the gun tool, the gun pick I should say. The rest of this I believe can serve a purpose, so I'm going to hold on to it for the moment. And I really just need money. Oh, I could give my cavalry better weapons. That would be good for them. But I just really want to hold on to money for right now. And then... yeah, let's go ahead and buy some more manpower. Buy some more provisions. I might burn this city down. Or this one where things are more expensive. Work my way down this way. Just burn things. Let's come this way and see what there is. Some encampments. Let's check them out. Oh, I'm gonna burn this place down for sure. A regimental staff officer. Sure. Okay. So now let's give him to this guy. Here, we'll take that off. Actually, can you already upgrade? You can. And you need more. So yeah, let's give you that, and then I'll put this guy on the artillery. We don't need the max range right now, so I'll shoot. It'll hurt his accuracy if I give him. Okay. Then how about Yes, let's do that. Here, take this dog. Or I could give him the full gaiters. Maybe we do that instead to make him move a little bit faster. You can have better canteens. And so can you. There we go. Looking good. Also, pretty good treatise here that we can give to someone. I might take off. Oh, I do like the reload, actually. Do like the reload. You could have a better version. Okay. And you don't have anything? No. Nothing important, at least. So, let's now come down here to this encampment. Just switching to foraging to lose 2 days, but all regiments gain some experience. Sure. Then let's come up here. Let's just take a peek at what they have. Not too much. We do have good blankets. But I don't have much to sell besides this treatise. Let's go ahead and buy some food, and then we will burn this place to the ground. Okay, so we got some tobacco and coffee. Nothing amazing there. There is no gunsmith, which I was hoping to find. You've got basic blankets. All these guys have basic blankets, so we could do better. We could buy 2 better blankets, and I could sell off this stuff. Along with the basic artillery treatise. Yeah, so let's give them the better blankets. And this guy doesn't have any blankets, so I could give him some. I could give these guys the blankets, and then they'll be a little bit stronger in melee, or they'll take less damage in melee at least. But it's pricey. That does hold me back. That is kind of pricey. So we'll just hold these blankets for now. And let's take a look here. Anything good? I mean, here's a good artillery treatise that we could get. Another one. So you have a basic one. You also have a basic, whereas you've got a good one and you've got a basic. So what if we buy both of these treatises And let's give everyone the boost to accuracy. Let's sell these off. Oh, and here's another one. There. Now we all have good accuracy treatises. And I'm fairly happy with that. I will now probably make my way down here and just like burn everything along the way. I'd love to find another encamped army or a field army. I could buy this regimental marksman, which would be good here once they get leveled up a little more. Or I could give it to this guy. What else do they have before we just... Oh, that's a good artillery treatise, but it's expensive. Here, let's just buy him. And let's take that off, put him in. And let's burn it. Oh. Where did that army go? Here they are. Before we fight them, let's take a look at what we got. We got some good spirit rations, good haversacks, and excellent half-gators. So, yeah, I could give it to them. Or I could give it to our, what should be our speedy troops. But I would definitely like for these guys to get into position faster, so let's just give it to them. Good spirit rations we can hand off to the cavalry. And everything else we'll hold on to for now. Let's fight here. All right. Let's take a look. I've got more artillery than they do. They've got veteran. Okay, so their grenadier units are over on this flank. And then they have supposed veterans over here. They've got some skirmisher units. Let's go ahead and this time yeah, we'll put our Swiss in the middle. Let's try to get up to this line here. Oh, I could have upgraded them into grenadiers. Well, I'll do that after this battle. I think he can be a grenadier too. Put these guys over here. Yep. And then our speedy fellows we'll have over here. Artillery we'll just have in the middle. I'm not going to try to do anything too cute with them. Let's put our cavalry over here. What do they have for cavalry? Nothing impressive. So, okay, let's get started. Bring everyone up here. More specifically, let's have you come over here. Everyone else swing out. And we'll do that. We'll bring all of the artillery forward along with the general. Grenadiers will have swing a little wide. Fusiliers will come up. Sorry, Fusiliers will come up this way. And cavalry we will have come out wide over here. And then let's keep an eye on their artillery. See when they unlimber. So we can start getting out of column. Okay, that wasn't too terrible. So let's start. They're not getting shot at, so I'm gonna keep marching those guys up in column. Let's get you spread out. Cavalry's doing fine. Nobody's coming for them yet. But let's unlimber you. Okay, it looks like they are advancing on us, so let's unlimber everyone. Don't shoot the Jaegers, please. Oops. Yeah, get them into formation. Okay, volunteers have opened up. Let's put the Irish over here to help them. Let's double time with our Fusiliers and get them into a line. I want to see if these guys do a ton of damage, or if they just miss everything. Okay, that was pretty significant. I'll take that. You know, let's just get you formed into a column and ready to charge. take our 2 gentlemen cavalry. Let's hit those Jaegers. Let's charge you in. And we should decimate them. Yep. I'm kind of breaking my rule that I said I would only try to do one operation on one flank. How's artillery doing? Could certainly be better. That was a misplay on my part. I didn't realize they had melee on. I was trying to tell them to fire. Let's everyone focus this artillery. Let's run those grenadiers. Okay, Hussars charge them. Hopefully one shot will shatter them, but maybe not. Let's stop all you guys before you kill our Hussars. And there we go. Okay, got some more money. Oh, got some really good stuff to sell off. What do I want to do? Do I want to take the veterancy? Or do I want to take more money? Or do I want to try to restore our casualties? I think you take the veterancy. Because I'm doing fine for money right now. Well, I want to make sure that my army is getting a higher veterancy level and able to operate more effectively. I don't really like any of these for my fire brigade, so I'm gonna skip. Artillery, accuracy and range is good. And for the speedy boys, none of these are good. We're gonna turn you into the volunteer grenadiers. You guys can be Swiss grenadiers. Okay, now let's forced march to this next village. Got plenty of food, so it's fine. I don't know what that convoy was, but I'm not going to bother with it. And manpower is expensive here. Do you have anything interesting? This is kind of interesting. I want to give these to my Swiss Grenadiers, I think. I could also give grenades to my Grenadiers, which would be interesting. Yeah, let's definitely sell off the junk. Yeah, we can sell that too. And let's get this for sure. The grenades are just kind of like fun, so I don't think I'm gonna get them. But I do want these guys to have like real equipment. $10 and $25, $10 and $15. Here, you can take that. You don't really need this anymore, nor do you need this. So let's give you that and Tompions. Or I could just make you faster with the coffee. What have you got? We can take your spontoon and give you cylindrical ramrods, which are better, and the Tompions. Here, you don't need these spontoons. You can take this, and I could give you the charge and the move speed, just because I want you to have better move speed, or I could give you these canteens. Here, let's open up a slot here and give you these ramrods. And I'll open that and give you a blanket. Okay. That's not bad. We could do that instead of the Tompion. Cool. And now all of these guys have defenses that they can use. Okay, what about the quartermaster? Anything interesting here? There's good blankets and good shoes. Let's buy both of these. And then let's equip them real quick. What are these? These are more move speed. So let's give it to these guys. And the blankets, oh my gosh. The blankets we'll just give to them. And yeah, let's open a slot here and give you just a normal blanket. And we'll be on the lookout for better blankets. And now we will burn this town down. The headquarters will be activating in about 15 days. We've still got time. So we got some good gun picks and some shoes. Is anyone using gun picks where I can just give them a simple upgrade? Doesn't look like it. We can't upgrade you to the French Royal Cavalry. So we're going to do that. We'll hold on to those gun picks for now. They'll come in handy later. Let's check out Landau. Oh, they've got a gunsmith. Very nice. So I could give all my cavalry carbines. Perhaps I will do that. Let's see what else there is. There's really good gun picks. Could get better reload. Does anyone have like normal reload? Yeah, this guy does. So we could buy that. Could buy that. And the better half gators. And let's sell off these shoes. The pontoons, I don't really need anymore. Like, yeah, it's cool to keep gaining veterancy, but it's not like I need it. So, what if I sell it? What if, what if? I'll keep it now, for now, just in case I do want to slap them on units to keep gaining more veterancy. So, let's give you the better blankets, and we'll give you these basic ones. We'll give you better gunner implements, give you better shoes. So let's go ahead and sell these off. And let's look at what my Swiss are using. Honestly, really basic weapons. So I could get them better guns as well while we're at it. How much would it cost if I just bought like all of these excellent weapons and the carbines? Gosh, stealth carbines are terrible. But then let's sell off. We can sell off like this blanket. And I do want to keep those. We could sell off the basic wooden stakes. Could sell that off. Could sell that off. Okay, so now let's give you the excellent Charlevilles. You can have that. Here we go. You could have good land pattern muskets. No, we'll give it to you. And then here for the Swiss, we'll give you guys these excellent Potsdams. What have you got? Potsdam, good Neustadt, Charleville, land pattern. Is the Neustadt better at 12 or 13 compared to... Yeah. So let's give you the Neustadt, and we'll give you these excellent Potsdams, give you the good Potsdams, and then let's give all of our cavalry and give them the Delft. French Royal will get the Charleville, you'll get the Neustadt, and you'll get this. So now all of our cavalry has carbines, which is great. They've never used carbines before. And then we will burn this place down. Is anyone using normal stakes? 10 and 25 compared to 10 and 15. Okay, so these are just better. Don't have good tobacco, but they do have good tea, which gives a better boost than just normal tobacco. So let's do that. And give... Oh, these guys also have just normal tobacco? Shucks, okay. So let's give you that. You don't need this canteen. You can take the good gun picks. And I can sell off the older weapons. So 25, 35, 23, 38, 135, 120. Let's give these guys the land pattern. I like the land pattern more than I like the Charleville. Yeah, Charleville has a little bit better range, but I value the reload and the accuracy on the land pattern. Sell that off. Okay, so he's down a slot. What can I give him? Could give him the Spontoon. Could give... Nope, can't give him the Tompion. Yeah, let's just give him a slot and give him a Spontoon, I guess. No, give him this. And then he'll gain veterancy faster. And I'll figure out what to do with him later. Okay, and now we will burn this place down. As we wait for the HQ to mobilize. Okay, so here they come. So I wonder if I should just force march up here and see if there's anything interesting. Let's do it. Maybe there'll be an encamped army up here that I can fight before the HQ gets to me. Do I still have a cannon in here? No, I don't. And I don't have any spare fieldwork items, so I don't want to give that up. So let's just keep marching this way. Yeah, let's fight this guy. And maybe this will be the last thing I do is fight this guy, raid this town, and then just fight the HQ battle. Okay. Let's see. They've got 2 artillery, so they should advance into me. Got They're more melee heavy on this side, so we'll put our melee units over here. Melee over here, Swiss in the middle, and I think we can take these hills, maybe even advance to here. So let's go ahead and put the Swiss over here, because it's easier to get to the hills in this area than it is to get to that fence line. We'll have our artillery just advance up the middle. And cavalry we'll put on this flank over here. And they have carbines, so now they'll do some damage on the charge, just going in and shooting. And the general will just follow in the center. Okay. So now, let's get all of you advancing. Let's get our granders advancing over here, as well as these. Also, I just want to point out again that having it all grenadier infantry is probably not ideal. This is probably not min-maxing, but I'm just having fun having a crazy big grenadier army. Okay, looks like we were able to take this fence line without too much trouble. Let's have them running in. There, you run into position. Let's get these volunteers. Actually, come this way. Irish Grenadiers are slow, because I haven't kitted them out for speed. And let's have the cavalry come over here. Let's take our French Grenadiers, start to move them this way, don't run. You guys can get into line. Sorry that I neglected you. You come this way. Okay, let's unlimber them. Okay, good job, Royal Cavalry. Come back. Gentlemen Cavalry, get ready to go up next. Very good. Everyone please unlimber. Sorry for neglecting you. Let's go ahead and make sure that they don't come back. Swiss aren't doing anything. Where's the German cavalry? Pull them back. Hussars, come forward. Okay, and that should be the end. And I think as my reward, I'll take the money and the ammunition, and then I can go into this town, buy up all the manpower and good items they have, raid it, and be ready for the HQ. Okay, so let's come in here, buy up some manpower, buy up some food. I could get excellent coffee, as well as good coffee. The really good blanket rolls. I could get better cavalry weapons. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of good stuff here. I could get better chevaux de frise. What's the cover base on these? 15? So this has a better cover base, but it says better charge resistance. No one would dare charge us. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy this. Do I need to? Yes, I do. So let's buy this and sell. We can keep that. We can sell that, sell, sell, sell. Sell the bad tobacco. Sell this. Yeah, let's just do that for now. And then give you that. Give you, no, not the bad ones. The good ones. Now we can sell off these things. Let's take a look at the cavalry. See if they have any of the saddles. This one does. Oh, yeah. Take this off. Give them this. It's much better. And let's buy them better swords. Because the only one with a half-decent sword is my French Royal Cavalry. Could also get a decent heavy saddle. So sell that. And let's buy up these two. And I might as well just buy all the swords. Very tempted to get rid of these horseshoes. Okay. So you've got the good light saddle. We'll give you the excellent one. We'll give you a better heavy saddle. And you two don't have saddles at all, so let's open that up for you guys. And then, what are these, 8 and 14? No, let's do that. Let's give you the good Hussar Sabers. You can... Sure. And then we still have the good coffee in here, if I want it. Let's definitely take the excellent coffee. And... what was I thinking about? I was thinking about... Oh, the beer. Yes, I could get better beer. I could replace their medicinal herbs with beer. Very nice. I could give you better coffee rations. Okay. So let's sell the old coffee and just kind of hold on to everything else. I think when we get into Act 3, we'll probably, since items are going to be really expensive, we'll probably just mostly be taking things from battles, and I need to be spending my gold on unlocking more slots. That will probably be the most efficient usage for my money, and of course buying manpower, etc. But let's sell that. And dude, yeah, sell that cartridge box. And then let's raid this town after we buy up some more manpower. Burn it down while we wait for the HQ. HQ is flying at us. Oh, excellent tobacco, nice. Anyone have not great tobacco? You do. So switch that out. I wonder if we can get to this encampment before they catch us. Go, go, go. Oh, geez. Staff engineer item in inventory. I don't think I have a staff engineer, right? It doesn't seem like it. No. Okay. So let's get ready for the final battle then. What does this give you? Veterancy gain? Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay. Let's get to it. What are we up against here? They've got quite a bit of artillery. They've got six guns. Our cavalry will be better than theirs. Veteran Fusiliers. Okay. So our cavalry will outmatch theirs, and that will hopefully provide an opening to go after the artillery. Let's take a look. Since they have the artillery advantage, I think I will be forced to advance on them, unfortunately. Their melee is really weak on this flank. Yeah. So let's advance with the French Grenadiers on this flank over here. We'll put the Swiss in the middle, as is custom. And we'll put our speedy boys on this flank, trying to get the Irish around. And let's go ahead and take our Shuvalovs, and we'll put them over here. Take our mortars, not mortars, sorry, howitzers. Put them here. And you two will advance up the middle. Cavalry will deploy over here with the melee units. And we'll call that good. I mean, I guess ideally I want to advance up to here, to these two hills, this hill and this fence line, but I just don't know how they will deploy their troops. We'll see. How good is their artillery, by the way? Okay, so 6-pound gun. Oh, that's going to be deadly. That's not so bad. This is going to be deadly. Okay, so they've got 2 really good artillery units, and then the rest are kind of meh. Let's get these guys going. Bring the cavalry out there. Swiss advance to here. Actually, let's divide you guys. 2 over here. 2 over here. Okay. Let's go. You come out too. Hey. Okay. Oops. I just want to see where they're targeting. Okay, these poor guys are getting the crap shot out of them. Yeah, let's try to form up on this fence line here. And then you guys... I just feel a little screwed. I'm glad my general didn't get shot up. Here, let's come back a little bit so that these guys can focus fire together. And let's get these guys out there formed up. Poor volunteers are getting destroyed. Oh my gosh, they surrendered? Or they shattered? That's crazy. Okay, let's start unlimbering artillery so that they can help out. Oh, these guys haven't even fired at anybody. send these two guys in. Here, let's take out these dragoons and then we'll hit those fusiliers. Okay, good. Keep advancing, all of you guys. You get into calm and advance. Okay, they're done. Let's bring these guys over. The Swiss have done well holding out here. Here, let's get you ready to charge in. Shucks. Okay, good. That's one. Come over here. Here, pull you back. Two. These guys are so fast. What? It's actually insane. Let's call off the artillery. Okay, so I think what this battle taught me is that I need to wait for my artillery. I can't just advance without them, or else I'm going to get absolutely pummeled while advancing. So let's add that to the book of things that we need to do. Don't try to do too much on multiple fronts of the battle. That almost costs my hussars in this battle. And then advance with the artillery. Don't outpace them. So let's go ahead and take the manpower. Let's see what we got for our cavalry brigade. Dude, not good. And let's now prepare for Act 3. Honestly, none of these are that great right now because I'm not recruiting units. I could try to get my artillery to level up faster, but that's going to be at the cost of everyone else. Um, but the artillery is the only things that I still have to level up, so sure, we'll go artillery focus. And lastly, okay, securing 5 battlefields will get me pillager. I'll make more money. I'll get more morale. I'll have better campaign visibility. I mean, I think this is probably the best one for me. Just because I don't need more artillery, and although I like the morale bonus, I don't want to lose my move speed. Chasseurs, I don't think very highly of light infantry, so I don't really want to go for the chasseurs. And I don't think much of the campaign visibility. So yeah, we'll go with this one. We'll get the Swiss Grenadiers and more money for when we burn towns. Scorched Earth. Yeah, so this is that looted modifier I was talking about. It's going to make all of the items 50% more. And I think every town has that. And they all have negative modifiers. I'm not sure if any of them have good ones. Yeah, it's all pretty bad. Here's the HQ. They've got 21,000 men. I don't even know who I'm fighting. Is this the Austrians? I didn't even bother to check. In any case, we need to reinforce 4 outposts, secure 5 battlefields. Oh, here we go, desolation. So, yeah. All settlements are pillaged, no positive conditions. Supplies, uh, you can't buy as many supplies from villages. So let's take a look here. Reinforce 4 outposts. There's 1 in the north there, 2, 3, 4. So all the outposts we can hit in the north. Battlefields looks like there's 4 in the center. Oh, that's terrible. Those 2 are way down in the corner. Hmm. Okay. So what I think I'll do is I'll hit these 3. I mean, this one's out of the way actually. So maybe I do go 1, 2, 3, and go all the way down there for these 2. Oh, I really hate this. Because it's like we have one that's a little out of the way. We have one that's really out of the way. We have 2 over here that are extremely out of the way. Okay, we're replenishing, albeit slowly. The things to watch out for, I could use better, oops, jeez. Could use better bayonets on my non-melee troops, and even some of my some of my guys here in the Grenadier Brigade that could definitely use better bayonets like this guy. So bayonets will be one thing to look out for. We're fairly decently equipped when it comes to our muskets, and these guys are fairly equipped when it comes to their swords, and these guys all have fairly good artillery. I think what I'm mostly just going to be on the lookout for is items to buff up our units some more, and yeah, better perks for our officers. In any case, I've done what I set out to do. I beat Act 2. Next time we'll be playing Act 3. I think I'm going to focus on the north. I might not go to this outpost. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is I'll come over here, I'll hit this outpost, hit these two, or sorry, battlefields. I'll hit these 3 battlefields for 4, come up here, get these 2, get that, and circle back down here to finish off our objectives. HQ comes on day 130. We'll see if we can delay it. In any case, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, if you did, or even if you didn't, please leave a comment. I'd love to know how I can improve. I'm really trying to take feedback seriously, and I appreciate it when you guys talk about how I can be better, or if you think there's something I'm doing well, let me know. I appreciate it. If you like the video, please leave a like, please subscribe. All these things support my channel, and I appreciate your help, and I want to thank you for watching my content. I know there's lots of things you could be doing with your time, and I'm grateful that you're watching my stuff. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.